Girl, you guys need to get on this ASAP because CPS done stepped in and taken custody of Chrisean Junior, like we have been begging them to do for almost a year now. In case y'all somehow missed the insanity that has been going on, Chrisean recently got arrested after showing up to court to support her baby daddy Blueface. It looks like CPS has been monitoring the situation because the moment Chrisean was arrested, they swept in and took custody of Junior. And there are reports that they are making plans to terminate Chrisean's parenting rights. Well, Chrisean is not taking this well. She is flipping out on CPS and trying to fight them for custody. Girl, this is about to be a mess, so let's spill this tea. Okay, so y'all remember when Chrisean was pregnant with Chrisean Junior, and she swore to heaven and back that she was done with Blueface and wanted to be a better person for her baby. Boy, did we swallow her words hook, line, and sinker. Everyone gave her the benefit of the doubt because we thought that she genuinely wanted to be a better person for her child, but here we are, back in the same shenanigans that she is known for in the first place. And to make it worse, she's in prison, and the word on the streets is that CPS has taken custody of Junior, and not one person is speaking up for her. So y'all know that fans have had it up to here with her BS. Chrisean has been under fire from fans since the year started because she has been acting super recklessly. After she gave birth, we found out that she had been drinking and smoking while she was pregnant with Junior. And once she gave birth, she completely went back to her old ways of being completely and totally obsessed with Blueface. You know, the same man who told her to get rid of the pregnancy and proposed to his other baby mama, Jaden Alexis. For some reason, Chrisean went into overdrive after the engagement and started bragging about how she was never going to leave Blueface, how she was effing on him the day he proposed to Jaden, how she should have gotten the ring, and blah blah blah. Girl, Chrisean was messy. She probably thought her fans were going to gas her up, but they read her for filth and pointed out how embarrassing she was. That was when she decided to do an about face talking about how she was a changed person now and was embarrassed of herself. She said, "Telling him no today was a step, but how do you get rid of a soul tie? I really had to take a step back because still giving a part of me to him is effed up to my son. How I let a man that don't want to be a father to my only son still in me. Man, then this man texted me today and I almost fell for that ish. Like, what the F am I doing for real?" She continued, "I'm looking at my son like, hold up, cut the immature, selfish ish out. Y'all, I'm disappointed with myself right now. Hey, Blue, go F yourself. Stop hitting me up, bruh. Go find another B to cream on you. Plus, homie, that ish is unsafe and unsanitary. You gonna F around getting HIV the way you move." She also said, "On God, let me start wanting this. Lord, please free me from myself. I pray for strength to stay disciplined, and I pray for strength because having a child and knowing that his father don't want anything to do with him is a tough thing to accept. So instead, doing what's hard, I settle for the short end of the stick." But this time around, nobody fell for her BS because we knew better than to believe whatever story she was telling. And wouldn't you know it, it was only a couple of days later that she and Blueface started acting up again. When it comes to Blueface and Chrisean, you can always count on them to act up and make fools of themselves. There's a time when he posted a picture of their son's privates on Twitter and shamed Chrisean for caring about being a celebrity more than the health of their baby. He wrote, "This what my son D looked like and she worried about me and little baby C. Like, B, get our son's C right, then do what you want." He also said, "I tried to do the right thing to keep it private, but this girl keep going on and on. Leave me alone, you crack baby. She is a bad mother. Yes, she is unfit. She been pushing the surgery back, missing the appointment so she can do what she wants. I went to Baltimore thinking it's surgery, but they talking about she missed the appointment. My son don't got a C and she's on here popping it, so you know what I'ma do every time. Checkmate." To be fair, he had a point, but posting their son's privates was too far. There's also the time that he went and snatched their son out of his bed at 4 a.m. in the middle of winter without clothes because he was mad that Chrisean left the baby with a friend while she went partying. Between Chrisean drinking and smoking heavily and generally irresponsible while she was pregnant with Junior, her taking him everywhere and anywhere with her when he was just a couple of days old without him being dressed properly, Blueface posting the baby's privates, having the baby out and about in winter, child, that baby done seen a whole lot and he isn't even 1 year. Fans have been begging CPS to step in and take the baby because if we're being fair, Chrisean isn't really doing a good job of convincing us that she's a great mom. And to be fair, Blueface wasn't exactly a great guy either, because I know y'all remember how he forced his 5-year-old son to touch adult dancers in his house to prove that he isn't gay. But that's not all, because there have been speculations among fans that Chrisean Jr. has a congenital condition as a result of Chrisean smoking and drinking while she was pregnant. Fans first noticed something unusual during Chrisean's Instagram live session in January, where she defended her decision to tattoo Blueface's mugshot on her face. In the background, Junior's crying stood out, as it didn't sound like the typical cry of a healthy baby.
We fucking shit. You ain't even touch. Hey, Papa.
Whenever Chrisean shared videos of Junior, fans had a lot to say about his facial features and his strange cry. And there's a lot of speculation that he might have either fetal alcohol syndrome or Cri-du-chat syndrome. There was more speculations about whether Junior was blind, because whenever we see him in videos, the poor thing just tends to stare into space without moving his eyes or trying to grab things in front of him like other babies of his age do. Even though he can support his own head, he doesn't behave like a typical baby, and fans are wondering if he has been meeting his developmental milestones, because it sure doesn't seem so. Chrisean got defensive over this, and she went live to claim that her son was perfectly fine.
Can't walk in, playing football, everything. Who is y'all to tell me what he diagnosed with and what he look like, what he sound like? Y'all don't know nothing about God, and y'all don't know nothing about nothing. You talking to me like that, so I rebuke everything y'all saying about my child, to be honest. But I like this, bro.
Well, to no surprise, Chrisean got sent to prison. Honestly, it's surprising it took her this long to land in prison, because she has been involved in so much BS, putting paws on people and just being a hot mess. She got jumped by the police a couple of days ago when she attended Blueface's hearing for his ongoing case. She has had an open warrant for her arrest out in Oklahoma for a hot minute now, but she thought she could get away with it by simply not turning herself into the police. She was deliberate about not turning herself in, and she even bragged about it on Instagram.
Oh, all my warrants. My warrants are getting cleaned up. I've been paying off fees and getting rid of talking to certain people to help my situation out. Cause I have my son, so the old me would have just turned myself in and dealt with it from inside to the outside of the jail. So whatever. So I don't be like, But right now I gotta play cautious, because I don't plan on being in jail while my son is growing. Like, I just don't plan on that at all. So I'm doing every way possible to get that figured out without even trying to serve time. And it's working out for me. So I'm gonna work on my little situations and stuff. That's all about it. But
well, the moment she stepped into the courthouse, she was arrested by CPS, who were lying in wait for her. Even worse, Blueface's parents were at the courthouse, but neither of them wanted to take Junior. Yeah, Chrisean took a baby to the courthouse knowing that she had an open warrant for her arrest, and didn't make plans for childcare in case she got arrested. With Chrisean in prison and no one willing to take her baby, CPS has stepped in and taken custody of him. Reports indicate that CPS is moving to revoke her parental rights permanently. Insiders claim that the baby is finally receiving medical attention for his issues. Fans have been concerned about Chrisean Jr. not meeting developmental milestones and have been urging for him to get medical care, which Chrisean has stubbornly refused. Now that CPS is involved, there are reports that the baby is finally getting the attention he needs, and hey, a win is a win, and we are going to take it. Well, according to an insider, Chrisean is totally flipping out in jail over this, and she is trying to fight CPS for custody of Junior. She is desperate to get her son back at all costs, but considering that she's in jail, that is highly improbable right now, especially since social media is filled with evidence of her being irresponsible. This is just heartbreaking, and fans commented, Chrisean deserves prison time for setting Junior back and not getting him any help. He should be grabbing that stuff, sitting up and looking around, but instead, he's always in a mummy position, acting like a newborn when he is 3 months away from being a year. My heart breaks for Chrisean Jr. He got two parents, daddy in jail, the mama just got arrested, and nobody wants to watch the baby. He be online getting bullied and he's only 9 months. And Chrisean deserves everything happening to her. She lied on her own sister. She assaulted a camera person, James Wright, destroyed property, drank and smoked while pregnant. Mind you, where's her dog? She's vile. My heart hurts so bad for Junior. He doesn't deserve this. But y'all let me know how y'all feel about Chrisean going to prison and losing custody, and then check out this next video.